Hello everybody, my name is Robert Choi from the HSC organization, and I'll be teaching you your first class for Arduino. So, what is an Arduino? An Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware and software. It is able to read inputs such as a light on a sensor, a finger on a button, or a Twitter message, and turn it into an output, such as activating a motor, turning on an LED, or publishing something online. Arduino is easy to learn as there are many resources online and code sources for your projects. But in order for us to start, we need to know these basic terms. Electricity. The flow of charges. Electricity is the flow of charges. Electricity can be compared to the flow of water in a garden hose, instead of charges in a conducting material. These are the 5 most important terms for electricity: voltage, current, power, energy, and resistance. But because you guys probably wouldn't understand if I told it to you in electrical terms, I will teach it to you in the terms of a garden hose. Voltage. Voltage is the water pressure pushing the water out. Such as at the top right corner picture, you see the voltage pushing the amp through while the ohms try to resist it. Current is the volume of the water that comes out of the hose per unit of time. Power is the stuff that we can do with the water per unit of time. Energy is the total stuff that we can do with the water. Resistance is the friction of the hose or loss of pressure. What is ground? Ground, or GND, is where the electrical level is at 0 volts. It is mostly used as reference to all other electronic parts because they need one common point to operate correctly, and that is usually the GND or the ground. So for example, if I had point A and point B, and I were to measure between these 2 points, I will set point A as my ground or my reference point and measure to B. Arduino pins. As you see at the top, you see there's numbers 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These numbers represent the digital input and output pins, where we connect wires to the breadboard. But you guys will understand later on when we do more advanced projects. This is a USB cable that connects to your computer. And here, you see that there's 3.3V and 5V. Pins with a V in the end is what provides the power to your circuit. So the 3.3 V and 5V is actually 3.3 volts and 5 volts. Next to it is the GND pins or the ground pins, which I explained in the last screen.
Hello, my name is Eric Choi, and I'm going to be presenting this section of the presentation. So once you learned all these basic electrical terms and electrical fundamentals, now it's time to start our Blink project. So the items that you will need is the Arduino itself, of course, the USB cable, it's usually in the color blue if you can't find it, and your laptop or computer. So once you get these 3 items, you're ready to start this project. So for the procedure setup, you want to first plug in your USB port to your computer and Arduino. And once this happens, an Arduino should be blinking. An LED should be blinking, and that shows that the Arduino is ready to go. And then you should open your Arduino IDE. So for some people, you might not have your Arduino IDE downloaded yet. So the next few minutes, I'm going to be explaining how to download this Arduino IDE. But if you have already downloaded it, you could just skip this section and just skip a little forward on the video. So, yeah. So first place where you want to go to download the Arduino IDE is the Arduino homepage, the software section. So you go down and you see a section called Download the Arduino IDE as followed. So there's 3 different types: the Windows, the Mac, and the Linux. And really, you download depending on what type of computer you have. So if you do not know what type, try to ask your parents or something. and they will probably be able to let you know. But for mine, I have a Windows. For Windows, you typically want to download the Windows installer or the Windows app. I'm currently using the Windows app, so this is a good link to go. Also, another place you could download is for Mac is the Mac OS X. So this is the only link. So this is the only place where Mac users can download. For Linux, I'll typically use 64 bits, but it really does not matter. So once you downloaded it, so I'll just show you the steps. I will click on the Windows app section, and you do not need to contribute and download unless you really want to, but you just press the button just download, right? And once you press it, you'll be able to go through a process where you open the app and just download it and put it on your applications in your computer. Okay, so now that that's done, you should open your Arduino IDE through it usually should be on your desktop, which is above your screensaver, or you can simply go to your taskbar or your applications section of your computer, and you can find your Arduino IDE there. If that does not work, simply send me an email, which I'll put in the description below, and I'll give you tips or anything that you guys need to know.
Okay, after my brother taught you how to download the Arduino IDE, I'll show you guys how to make a new file. So first, press File, press New, and something like Sketch June 18D should come up. Then open up Save As, and once you save as, go to Desktop, and please make a folder. So this is how you make a new folder. You press New and you press Folder. And once you get the new folder, call this folder Arduino codes. So you will remember where to put all your codes later on. So here, I'm going to name this Arduino codes. Okay, now that I named the Arduino codes, I want you to double click it, go inside Blink, and save your code name as Blink. And once you save that as Blink, you should come here, and once you come here, there should be your Blink class. Now I'm gonna tell you what your goal is. Okay, so for your goal is to make the built-in LED blink every 1000 milliseconds, which is equivalent to 1 second. I'll give you guys approximately 2 minutes to figure out this code by yourself. But afterwards, regardless of you finishing or not finishing, I'm gonna teach the code. Okay, now that I gave you guys 2 minutes, I will teach you guys the code. So here. So you may be wondering what void setup is. Void setup is the function that runs once you press reset or powers the board. It is also in the name. You set up the variable. so that you set up the variable, such as I'm going to set this variable up as LED built in, because that is going to be our output. So we're going to put pin mode, LED built in, and output. Why is it output? It's output because we are giving this code to this LED, so we're telling it to turn on. Next, we're gonna put it in our loop. What is the loop? A loop is a function that runs over and over again forever, so it never stops. So now we'll write digital write, and we're gonna put that as LED built in, but we're gonna put this as high. Why? Because we're making the voltage is the highest voltage possible for it. Because once you put it at the highest voltage level, it will turn the LED on. So now we're gonna delay this by 1000 milliseconds or 1 second, and then we're gonna move on to digital to write, but this time we're gonna put it to low. Why? We're going to put it to low so that the LED will be in the lowest voltage, so it will turn off. And then we're going to delay this by 1 second again. So this code should run over and over again, therefore it should look like your code is blinking, your LED built-in is blinking. And this is how you put it inside your Arduino. So first, you get to this check mark and you press it, and it should verify for you. And if there's anything red inside it, that means you got something wrong. But because I got my code right, I will have no problems, and next I'll press upload. So then it will upload to our Arduino, which your Arduino saves. Therefore, it will start blinking. Okay, now that we're near the end of our class, I would like to give you a challenge before you leave this video. The challenge is, instead of making 1,000 seconds, 1 second, is there any way that you could change it to 5 seconds or 10 seconds? Once you figure it out, I would like you to post it in your comments what we should change in this code so I can make it to 5 seconds. Thank you so much, and see you guys next week.